What's happening, everyone? Welcome to this late Thursday night edition of the Robert Ford Sports Minute. Hey, I'm rocking the ugly Christmas sweater. We just got back in from an ugly Christmas party here in Las Vegas. And Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson, you got to rock the Mike Tyson ugly Christmas sweater here in Las Vegas. You know, boxing is popular here. Hey, y'all remember the song by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Print? I think I can beat Mike Tyson, right? That was hilarious back in the late 80s, right? But hey, I digress. Let's talk about some sports here really quick. And we're going to start with some NHL. February 1, we're going to have an outdoor hockey game in Tampa, right, on a Thursday night. How they going to keep the ice frozen? The frozen tundra of Raymond James Stadium, right? So the Tampa Bay Lightning against the Boston Bruins on February 1st. You want to get your tickets now. That's going to be pretty electric. An outdoor hockey game in Florida, of all places, right? Let's talk about some college basketball. And look, this is the college basketball season you want to be engaged in. This is probably one of the best freshman classes that we've seen in college basketball in quite some time. Who are my top 5 teams in men's college basketball so far? Number 1, Arizona Wildcats down in Tucson, Arizona, right? They're led by 2 dynamic freshmen, right? Braden Burrows and Core Pete. And look, those of you all New Orleans Saints fans, Andres Pete, the offensive lineman for the Saints, his younger brother, Core Pete, is one of the top freshman basketball players in the country. He's probably going to be a top 5 or top 10 pick in the NBA draft. Big time prospect, 6'8", freshman forward at Arizona, right? Number 2 in my top 5 right now, right? I'm going to go with the Duke Blue Devils, right? I don't like Duke, right? But look, Carlos Boozer's son, Cameron Boozer's off to a fantastic year, right? They had Cooper Flag on last year. Now they got Cameron Boozer right now, right? They're playing fantastic. They're still undefeated. Number 3, the Michigan Wolverines, right? Caden Elliott transferred from North Carolina, is running the point. Yaxel Luxembourg as well, transferred from UAB, having an outstanding year. They were just dump trucking teams and blowing them out, right? Number 4, Iowa State, huge win this past weekend over Purdue. And Purdue, we thought, was the best team in the country, led by Braden Smith and, of course, Trey Kaufman-Wren. But Iowa State took them to the woodshed this past weekend and almost beat them by 40 points, and they're undefeated. Number 5 for me is UConn Huskies. They only got 1 loss. They're 9-1. They got Alex Carabin, who's a 2-time champion on their team, and they got some young freshmen on their teams playing outstanding. And Dan Hurley might be one of the best college basketball coaches in the last 10 years in men's college basketball. I'm going to close with the WNBA real quick. They're still in contract negotiations to reach a collective bargaining agreement with their players. And the WNBA has announced that the expansion draft is still a goal for 2026. The WNBA has 2 expansion teams, right? The Portland Fire and the Toronto Tempo are going to be entering the league, and the expansion draft is still expected to go as predicted, right? As predicted. All right, everyone, I'm gonna wrap up this clip. And look, got Mike Tyson. Merry Christmas, everyone. Y'all be blessed.